International School, Viraj, Lucknow, and today I am going to show you how to make a shooting game on Scratch software. So let's start. To make the game, first we have to create a black backdrop. We'll click here on the backdrops and then we'll be able to see this backdrop option. Then we'll create the black backdrop by selecting the black color from the drop down. Then we'll select the square and make it on the black drop. Now we have got our backdrop. Now we'll delete this cat and now let's add the sprites. We'll go to upload sprites as the sprites which I wanted were not on Scratch. So I made it on Microsoft Word and took a screenshot of it. So here are my sprites: alien, cannon and bullet. Open. Now let's adjust the size. And rename. Bullet. The cannon. And the alien. Now let's start with the coding of the cannon. Events. When right arrow key pressed, control, repeat until, then from operators, we'll select the not command and place it here. Sensing, key, right arrow pressed. This means when I will press the right arrow key, this cannon will move, and when I will unpress the right arrow key, it will stop moving. So motion and move 10 steps. So now when I am pressing the right arrow key, the cannon moves, and when I unpress, it stops. Similarly, we'll make the cannon move towards the left. So to do that, we'll create a duplicate of it, and then in Scratch, -10 means going towards the left and coming down. So we'll type here -10. When left arrow key pressed, events, when left arrow. So now our cannon is moving in both the sides. In this game, I will be adding a backdrop on which it will be written game over, and it will appear only when the game stops. So we'll click here on backdrops and then click this backdrop option. Then we'll create the duplicate of this backdrop 1 and name it game over. Then I want to write the text here, so I select text option and I'm going to write the text in white color. You can use any color that is visible on black. Now let's select the writing style and write game over. Now let's adjust the size. So with this we have got our black backdrop. Now let's finish the coding of the cannon. Events. When green flag is clicked, control forever. If the cannon is touching the alien, if sensing, touching the alien, then looks, switch backdrop to game over, and then from control, stop all. So with this, the coding of our cannon is done. Now let's code the backdrop. We'll click here and then events. When green flag is clicked, from looks, switch backdrop to backdrop 1, which is the black backdrop, this one. And now let's start with the coding of the alien. To code the alien, first we'll go to events. When green flag is clicked, control forever. From control only when create a clone of myself and wait wait 1 second. This means when it will create another one clone, it will wait 1 second and then create another clone. Now, again control when I start as a clone. When we make a clone of any sprite, we have to put this block when I start as a clone. Then motion, go to X and Y. In Scratch, X axis is from -240 to +240. So we'll go to operators and pick random -240 to plus, and then Y axis 156. Control, repeat until sensing, touching edge, motion, change Y by -10. -10 I am typing here because -10 means coming down and going towards the left, as I had told in the beginning. Then control, delete this clone. And then now when these clones are coming down, they are moving very fast. So we can control the speed of these aliens from here. Like if I put here -3, so these aliens will move a little slower. But this alien is not doing anything, so we'll hide it, and then from looks we'll add the block of show, because if I hide the real alien, I will not be able to see the clones also. So this show block will make us show only the clones. So now again control when I start as a clone, forever. Then inside, if the alien is touching the bullet, then delete this clone. In this game, I will be adding a block which will count the number of aliens I have killed. So let's make that. We'll go to variables and make a variable and name it aliens kill. Now when green flag is clicked, set aliens kill to 0, forever, create a clone of myself and wait 1 second. Now when the alien is touching the bullet, change aliens killed by 1, as the bullet will kill the alien and it will count the number of aliens. So when the bullet kills one alien, it will change to 1. Now the coding of the alien is completed. Now let's move to the coding of the bullet. To code the bullet, we'll go to events. When space key pressed, from control, create a clone of myself. And then when I start as a clone, motion, go to cannon in place of random position. Go to cannon, control, repeat until touching edge, and change Y by 10. Then we go to control and delete this clone. Now when the green flag is clicked, this bullet, when I am pressing the space bar, these bullets shoot from the cannon. But as you can see, this real bullet is not doing anything. So we'll hide it again. We'll hide it, and then again we'll go to looks and add a block of show. We can control the speed of the bullet from here, change Y by 10. Like if I put here 5. So this bullet will go a little slower. But I want that bullet should go fast, so I'm putting 10. So now again we'll go to control. When I start as a clone, forever, if touching alien, sensing, touching alien, then change Then from control, wait 0.5 seconds, sorry, 0.01 seconds, and then from looks, hide. Now the coding of the bullet is also completed. Now let's add the sprite of the line. So we'll go to choose a sprite and search here for a line. So here is the line. And now when I will click on the line, it will appear on my background. We'll place it here. And now let's start with the coding of the line. When green flag is clicked, in this game I will be also adding lives. So we'll again go to make a variable and name it lives. Okay. So now we have the lives block here. And these variables we can decide from these tick marks whether we want to show it on a backdrop or not. So when green flag is clicked, set lives to 5. From alien skill, from the drop down we'll choose lives and set lives to 5. Then control forever. If the line is touching the alien, then wait 1 second, and then from variables change lives by -1. So now lives by -1. Now again from events, when green flag is clicked, control forever. If operators, this is the greater than sign, less than sign and equal to sign. So from operators we'll select the less than sign. Variables, if the lives are less than 1, then from looks switch backdrop to game over and stop all. Control stop all. Now to make the game more interesting, we can add a boy here. We'll go click people, and here I've selected this boy, Devin. Now let's code this. When up arrow key pressed, then from looks say come on, you can do it. Then again when down arrow key pressed, looks say oops for 2 seconds, and come on, you can do it for 10 seconds. Now let's play the game. So now if the alien touches the cannon, then the game gets over.
Sidharth, what are you doing here?
Lives are less than 5. Then also the game gets over. Now let's play the game. So with this, our game is ready. Thank you and have a nice day.